Hey everyone, it's Casimus Lego, and today I'm going to be doing this very quick update video to inform you guys of where I've been this year, since I realized that I've been very quiet and I haven't really talked about where I've gone. I also want to apologize to you all for not bringing you the projects that I said I'd bring, namely the Phantom Menace project, and I have got some good explanations for it, so I'm going to get into that now. Basically, this year has caused me to really rethink some of my motivation for making minifigures. My motivation is always making the best possible figures for the people that watch my videos, but I also have to stop and think about making the figures for myself, because sometimes I don't do that. And something that I realized this year was that I did not have the motivation that I thought I did to actually sit down and make those figures. Not to mention, I also didn't really have the time. I didn't have the time like I thought that I had, especially over the summer where I had work opportunities that needed to take center stage. So this entire year has basically just been a cleansing moment for me as a customizer to really focus on reestablishing my motivations going forward. And I'm happy to have done that because I've taken quite a long break and I feel really refreshed now. So with that said, there are still projects that are happening like the Star Wars prequels. However, I've decided to actually shorten them down, or slim them down, so to speak. So instead of a 10 minifigure video or 12 or however many I was going to make, you'll probably see just a select few characters from each of the prequel films that are most important to the Skywalker saga. So that's something that you can look forward to. Hopefully I can get started on that soon, but it'll be some time as of now. But in the meanwhile, I'm actually kind of doing a similar thing to the Harry Potter custom minifigure series, and so I am still continuing that series by doing the Prisoner of Azkaban this year. But like Star Wars, I've also shrunk it down significantly, so it's only going to be 3 minifigures, which are going to be Remus Lupin, which you see here in the front, and then a Severus Snape, and then Peter Pettigrew, who will be taking inspiration from both Prisoner of Azkaban and then some elements from Goblet of Fire just to make the complete figure for both of those films. And then I would like to do the same treatment to the following 5 films after that to really make a nice, cohesive, and consistent collection of custom LEGO Harry Potter minifigures. So that's been my current project. I'm currently home from university on Thanksgiving break, and so I'm going to be spending a lot of my time trying to get those figures to a point where I can do a showcase in December and have them out this holiday season. So hopefully you can look forward to that. I also want to thank you all for the support that you've given me on my latest showcase, that being the Five Nights at Freddy's custom minifigures. That video has been getting a lot of traction recently, and I just want to say thanks to all of you that got to watch it, because that was really special and rewarding for me. Those figures, that was the first project that I did following The Last of Us, which was, I believe, a 5-month gap between those projects, and as I said, that was me taking a break kind of from it. And I'm really glad I did that because I came back with some great figures, in my opinion, and I'm really thankful that you guys decided to check that out, and it's doing quite well at the moment. And don't worry, I hear all of your comments for Spring Bonnie. I'd actually like to do that too. Originally he was going to be in the video, but I didn't want to throw too many figures into it. I wanted to keep it consistent with the original game. So I'd love to get to a William Afton Spring Bonnie at some point next year. We'll see, but that is a figure that I'm definitely going to make when this sequel comes out, because we already know that's going to happen, so that's quite exciting. Other projects in the pipeline, I'd like to return to the Lord of the Rings and make those figures I never made, such as Bilbo Baggins and Galadriel, and maybe Elrond, and there's a few other figures I'd like to get to in that series, and even maybe do a big comprehensive collection retrospective of all the figures that I made from each of the Lord of the Rings entries over those past 3 years. So that's something that I'm also trying to develop. I think it would be a slightly different type of video, so I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of what that would look like, how I would put it together, and ultimately how it would come together for the channel. Anyway, everybody, thanks so much for checking out this update. Just wanted to clear some stuff up since I haven't been very consistent with what happened this year and the lack of figures entirely, but I am working on more stuff, so I hope you can look forward to that. And with all that said, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.